my channel. So it has been 3 days since Friday when I posted the music video for my song Young, and today is the day where I talk about the music video and how it came to be and how I made it and how much fun I had and how my friend helped me, and we're gonna have some great times doing that. So first of all, this is the part where I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching the video, for liking the video, for commenting the nicest things ever on that video. I am so grateful. I probably have never received so many nice and positive comments on something music related that I've released, ever since I decided to release something music related, And even though every time I release something, you guys are super supportive, this time was like extra over the top, and I couldn't be happier because both the song and the music video mean the world to me, and it's really truly right now currently the best thing that I've ever made in my opinion, and I'm really just beyond happy that you enjoy it and that you guys say such nice things to me. It means the world to me, like I said. So the sappy stuff aside, I want to make once again like a kind of a behind the scenes video where I just talk about how I made the video, share some maybe like raw footage or like extras and stuff like that, because I did that with Dance by Myself and people really seem to enjoy it, and this video was really entertaining to make. We shot it all in my hometown once again, and basically my idea for the video was just literally me having fun. That's why there's a lot of quirky jumping and dancing and stuff like that, and just me being a goofball and just basically being young, TM. So first of all, big shout out to my friend IRV, who filmed the entire thing and helped me come up with tons of cool ideas for the video. Working with him on creative stuff is always a pleasure. So if you're watching, thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you not only as my best friend, but also as my colleague and partner in crime when it comes to creative stuff and music stuff. Now back to the actual video. We picked a lot of nature shots because I feel like it symbolizes, the whole youth aspect of the song, because it's literally like that's what the song is about. I was originally wanting a more urban landscape, but in our town, there are not many aesthetically pleasing places we could film. There were also not many places where there wouldn't be people all the time, so we had to compromise and pick places where there wouldn't be cars or people all the time and where we could film in peace. There was one beautiful place with a pond, and I'm so glad we picked that because it's so summery and stuff like that. One of my favorite shots is definitely me standing in front of the blooming tree bush thing, because one, it's beautifully shot, and second of all, like the effects that I put on that are so beautiful. Like that's genuinely one of the most aesthetically pleasing shots. Another idea that I have to thank IRV for is the little spinny twisty things that we actually managed to do with a selfie stick, like when you're holding a selfie stick like that and you're twisting it, you twist it fast, you can turn the view around and it creates such a cool effect, and I really enjoyed using that. In general, the entire video was basically shot with an iPhone and a selfie stick, which I find really cool because that just shows that you can make pretty cool stuff with just, like a basic smartphone camera and a selfie stick. You just have to get a little creative, and you have to, get creative in the post-production. Now, the post-production is one of the coolest parts ever because there was specifically one accidental mistake that I made that allowed me to create some of the coolest shots in the video, when it comes to effects. So basically, if you remember the pink sky shot from the video, I didn't end up using it that much, but that's mostly because there were a lot of other beautiful shots. Basically, on that video, I added the wrong effect. I wanted to add color correction, but I accidentally added chroma keyer. And if you don't know what chroma keyer is, it's basically like the green screen effect or the blue screen effect. Basically means that you can remove any certain select color from your picture. And so in Sony Vegas, it's automatically set on blue. And so I accidentally added that effect and it removed the blue in the sky. And I was like, wait, that means that I can add any color I want to the sky! And that was so cool. I immediately went for pink, of course, because isn't it obvious? And so then I was editing another shot, which was, I think, the one with the flowers in the background, and I was like, hey, this has a lot of green in it. What if I remove all of that green and switch it for another color? And so in the second verse of the video, you can see that, you know, like the leaves in that shot are either pink or blue. I think I used the blue leaves shot the least, but I think it's still pretty. But I mean, like, I loved the look of basically magenta leaves and just, you know, regular white flowers, which was really, really cool. Of course, there were a few shots where I made the grass pink/magenta as well, and I mean, like, I literally, I can't get enough of pink. Like, I try other colors, like, I genuinely try to put other colors sometimes, but it's like, pink just always looks best, I don't know why. Anyway, so another cool thing was a trampoline. The trampoline was, you know, like, I kind of used it in Dance by Myself a little bit, but this time, like, I felt like I can't not use it, because this song, if anything, is the perfect place to use it, because when you think of youth and childhood and just carefreeness, the jumping on a trampoline aesthetic is definitely one of the things that comes to mind, at least for me. So I really love these shots as well, especially, you know, when your hair flows and your clothes flow in the wind. But hands down, the coolest thing that we did for that video was fireworks. And of course, that was not our fireworks. We didn't set off these fireworks. We were filming during our local town festival, and it's not so much a festival, we just call it a festival. Basically, it's like a town fair thing, and it's an annual thing with like fairs and concerts and other various events during the weekend. And on the Saturday, the big day of the celebration, at midnight there's always a huge fireworks display, and so it's also an annual thing, so we knew that there would be fireworks. And actually, we tried to do that with Dance by Myself, but we failed to do that. So this year for the Young music video, I was like, we have to have this shot, you know, this year. Like, we have to make it happen. And so the funny thing was that we had to wait for half an hour because the fireworks were half an hour late. And imagine the scene. It's like 12 a.m., it's raining, we're cold, we kind of want to go home, and we're waiting for the fireworks. And they just never come, and we still wait, and they don't come, and they're not there, and they're not showing up. It's 10 minutes after midnight, 15 minutes after midnight, 20 minutes after midnight, and my friend's like, okay, if they're not gonna be fireworks at 12:30, we're going home. And so there were fireworks at 12:30, and later we found out from my dad that in fact there was like a power outage that delayed the whole show for half an hour, you know, which we didn't know because we weren't actually at the show, because we never actually go to the actual show. We just awkwardly wander around town while the festival is going on, because we're not interested mostly in who's playing the shows, but we're always interested in the fireworks, so we always go to watch that. So later we find out that there was a power outage, and that delayed things for half an hour, and that's why the fireworks were half an hour late. But nevertheless, we got some great shots, and that's one of the best shots I think that I've ever caught on video in general, you know? And that's why I chose to put that shot in the very culmination of the song, immediately after the bridge, when like the ad-lib / improvisation starts in the song. I felt like that definitely gave power to the video, and it just made it that much more epic. So yeah, that is it for my chit chat behind the scenes talking about my Young music video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my silly behind the scenes stories. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up so I know. And while you're here, why don't you watch the music video again? I mean, me personally, whenever I watch a behind the scenes video, I immediately get the urge to watch the actual music video afterwards. So if you're anything like me, you might want to click on that Young video thumbnail that's gonna be on the Young card. Anyway, so that's it for this video. As I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much once again for supporting my music, my art, and stuff like that. I love you guys so much. You mean the world to me. We just passed 900 subscribers and we're on our way to 1,000. Yay! 3 years later, we're finally probably gonna come to it eventually. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. I love you guys.